An endurance athlete is safe this morning after a bizarre rescue off the coast of Florida. The Coast Guard pulled the man from the ocean on Saturday after receiving a distress call. He was attempting to run to Bermuda inside a giant floating bubble.
Yes,
what?
he was.
Yes, that makes sense. Michelle Miller shows us why he now says that call for help was a mistake. Michelle, what gives? Good morning.
I know how to do a double take, didn't you? Well,
Yeah.
Reza Bellucci, he's an athlete and an activist. The 42-year-old has set running and cycling records to promote world peace. He left Miami last week inside a vessel he constructed using thousands of dollars of his own money. Well, the Coast Guard says they spent thousands of dollars, too, to rescue him after he didn't heed their warnings. Reza Bellucci documented his journey in a self-designed hydropod, wheeling his way into the Atlantic after leaving Miami on Tuesday. The 3-millimeter thick plastic bubble was propelled as he ran inside like a hamster on a wheel.
You can push with your hand, go 4 or 5 knots in the ocean.
Bellucci planned to wheel himself the entire 1,033-mile journey to Bermuda, stopping only to catch fish and sleep. But his plan didn't quite pan out. On Thursday, after 2 days at sea with little more than protein bars and bottled water, a Coast Guard cutter located Bellucci. Disoriented, he was making little progress and asked fishermen and boaters for directions to Bermuda. Despite repeated warnings about possible dangers, he told a Coast Guard captain he was not about to give up.
I think you're going to have a very hard time punching through the Gulf Stream and heading east to make Bermuda.
I've been 2 years practice for this.
So you are declining to stop your voyage at this time and embark the Coast Guard cutter?
I am continuable.
On Saturday, Bellucci's locator beacon was activated, prompting a Coast Guard rescue operation 70 nautical miles off the coast of St. Augustine, Florida. He was plucked from his bubble and brought ashore. But Bellucci says he never needed to be rescued and the beacon went off by accident. He was treated and released.
I see some helicopter coming, some person coming phoning my bubble, keep my bubble. You okay? You need an emergency doctor? I say no.
Bellucci was granted asylum in America in 2003 after being exiled from his native Iran for having pro-Western sympathies. He's since set endurance records for running around the perimeter of the United States.
Very nice.
Bellucci spent the last 2 years building his bubble and hoped to use it to set new records. That hope has been burst for now. Fishermen we spoke with said they saw Reza's hydropod sinking after he was airlifted. Reza says he'll attempt to reach Bermuda once again, but first he'll need to build a new pod. The last one cost him about $45,000 to build.
All right, Michelle, thank you.
Tell him please stop. Tell him please stop. Don't you wonder about his thought process? Sitting down with a piece of paper thinking this is a good idea.
Yeah, it's always important to have a plan and know which way to get to Bermuda before embarking.
Tony on the floor had the best line. Hey, fellas, which way to Bermuda? Everything looks the same out here. That's crazy.
All right.